Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Clinton Howell Team's Weekly Market Update. I'm your host, Clinton Howell, broker with RE/MAX Escarpment RE. What the Howell is going on? Well, there's a lot of good things going on right now in our market. I'm going to tell you about the RE/MAX Escarpment, RE/MAX Niagara Appointment Centre data to start with. Appointments are trending back up year over year, where 11,194 appointments were booked between May 1st to 24th through our appointment center. This is a 10.6% increase compared to the same time period last year. This signals a stronger spring market rebound in 2025. We've got a late spring market here, which is really kicking into high gear. This is higher than we saw in 2023 and 2022, and especially after a flat quarter one. The first quarter has been so much uncertainty going on that the market has really been delayed in terms of sales volume and really picking up steam. This four-year trend shows May 2025 is the strongest since 2021 for appointments. 2025 is trending above all other years for May, which breaks from the 2022 to 2024 downtrend pattern. The market is demonstrating signs of recovery, strong signs, where sales volumes are growing coupled with a higher sales to new listings ratio, and both regionally and throughout the RE/MAX Escarpment Niagara network. So this is really good news. We're seeing a very strong market to come back in the recent weeks. We expect that will be continuing into the near future. What is happening specifically in Burlington? We've got some more listings on the market now. We're seeing strong sales in the last 30 days. It's actually increased. The number of sales has increased somewhat. And as a result, the sales to new listings ratio has also gone up. We're sitting at 40% absorption for the past 30 days. This means that 40% of the listings that came out got sold in the first 30 days. So this is the highest it's been now in many weeks. As far back as my data goes, 5-6 weeks, we haven't seen it over 40%. So we're seeing some signs of strength there. Median days on market, average days on market, we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks typically right now to get for the successful sales that are happening. We are seeing an average of closer to a couple of months for the ones that have been getting canceled and relisted and things like that going on. We see a lot of price reductions have been needed. Precision pricing is very key in this market. Precision pricing, buyers are savvy as they're coming out and looking. We need to have a bit of room for negotiation. We're seeing typically right now for successful sales, the median negotiation range is about 2.5% for Burlington. In the Hamilton area, we've got increased listings compared to last week. We've also got slight increase in sales for the past 30 days. Just under 5 months worth of supply. Sales versus new listings ratio hasn't really changed as much in Hamilton. We're still sitting around the 35% mark. So it's still a strong buyer's market in the Hamilton region. And again, we're seeing about 3 to 5 weeks on average for the properties that are successfully getting sold. And the ones that are taking a bit longer, we're typically seeing up to average 65 days. And we're seeing just a little over 2% for the negotiation range of most of the successful transactions. In the Oakville area, we've got a slight increase in number of listings and very same amount of sales, 107 sales over the past 30 days in the Oakville area, and just under 4 months worth of supply. And like Burlington, we're sitting around 40% for the sales versus new listing ratio. So again, buyer's market, but it's starting to inch up, trending toward a bit more of a balanced market. 3 to 4 weeks is pretty typical right now for successful transactions, and on average, we're seeing up to 50 days, 50, for properties to get sold. And we're seeing just under 3% in terms of that negotiation range, list price versus the final sold price. That's all I have for you today. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week.